In this lecture, we want to learn how to install Quantum ESPRESSO on Ubuntu. Installation needs 5 steps. At first step, we need to install some basic software with this command. To do this, in the home directory, I create a folder. For example, Ashcan. I create a folder, for example, Ashcan, and I will put all of the downloaded software in it. First of all, I go to the terminal environment. I do this by right-clicking and open terminal environment. Sudo apt get install build essential. Build essential is meta package that is used for compiling other sources. ffTW3-dev and gfortran. Gfortran is a GNU compiler. Then we enter the password. Do you want to continue? Yes. We can see the first step is over. In the second step, we should install Xchristine and GNU plot software. We can use these commands to do this. By using Xchristine, we can see the crystal lattice, lattice vector, reciprocal vectors, etc. And GNU plot is software that allows us to plot the curves. To plot quantities, for example, density of states or band structure, we can use it. To install these softwares, we refer to terminal environment. In the terminal environment, I type sudo apt-get install Xchristine. Do you want to continue? Yes. After that, you should install GNU plot. To do this, we type sudo apt-get and install GNU plot. Now the GNU plot is installed. The third step is to install OpenMPI software. This software enables you to use all the CPU cores available on your PC. We should go to this website and download its file. Then in terminal environment, I write these commands. By the first command, the OpenMPI is extracted. Then By second command, we enter the folder. By third command, we specify the prefix, the directory that OpenMPI is installed. And at fourth command, we install it. To do this, I refer to OpenMPI webpage www.open-mpi.org. This is OpenMPI webpage. We go to the download section. We download this file OpenMPI 410.tar.gz. We download this file by clicking on it. This is the downloaded file. I copy this file to Ashcan folder. I copy this file in Ashcan folder. I open the terminal environment here. By the first command, the OpenMPI is extracted. The command is tarxvf. The name of the file, OpenMPI. We can see that the OpenMPI file is extracted. Then by the second command, we enter the OpenMPI folder. I type cd . By the second command, I enter the OpenMPI folder. By the third command, we specify the prefix, the directory that OpenMPI is installed. You can see the address of this folder here. After the configure, we can write the fourth command, and it is make install. After the run is over, to open the software everywhere, we should add the directory of bin folder, this bin folder, to bash rc file. This file is located in the home directory. To see this, you should enable shows hidden file. Now we can see the bash rc file here. We open this file and we add the directory of bin folder at the end of the bash rc file. We should add these two lines at the end of bash rc file. Thus, I type here path equals $path, and now the directory of bin folder, I should write the root of bin folder here. Home, hori, next ashcan, next open mpi dash 4.1 .0 and bin folder. Then I type export path. Now we should save the file. We save the file. If we open the terminal and if we type which mpi run, we can see the root of bin directory here. The fourth step is to install Quantum ESPRESSO software. To do this, we should refer to Quantum ESPRESSO web page and download the Quantum ESPRESSO source file, and then do these below commands. Thus, we refer to Quantum ESPRESSO web page. Its address is quantum-espresso.org. This is Quantum ESPRESSO web page. We should go to the download section. As you can see, we can download it from GitHub or GitLab. For example, I choose Git Lab. You can see various versions of Quantum ESPRESSO files here. I choose the latest version, that is Quantum ESPRESSO 6.6 by clicking on download section, and then I choose tar.gz. The download is started. Its size is approximately 70 megabytes. After some minutes, downloading is over. Now the file is downloaded. As I said before, I copy the downloaded file in the ashcan folder. I copy it in the ashcan folder, paste it here. To install the Quantum ESPRESSO, after download it, I should type these commands in terminal environment. For example, tar-xzvf to extract it, or cdque to go onto folder and configure it and make all to install it. I should type these commands in terminal environment. Then I go to the ashcan folder and open the terminal environment. I type the first command, that is tar-xzvf. The name of the downloaded file. The name of the downloaded file. By first command, we extract it. This is the Quantum ESPRESSO extracted folder. Then by second command, we enter the folder. Then we should specify the configure. We type configure, enable, parallel equals no, and enable OpenMP equals yes. We can see that the configure is success. Then we should type make all to install Quantum ESPRESSO. It may take several minutes. Please be patient. The important run files are in bin directory. Thus, we should add the address of bin directory in the bashrc file. You can see we should add these two lines at the end of bashrc file. To do this, we open the bashrc file. At the end of the bashrc file, we add these two lines. Export path equals path, the address of bin directory. We save it. You can see in the bin folder there is run files, for example pw.x or pwfc. We add this address to the end of bashrc file. By writing which pw.x, we make sure that the address of bin folder enters in the bashrc file correctly. At fifth step, we should install PWGUI. It is the graphical interface that helps us with code writing. We go to Quantum ESPRESSO folder, and then in GUI folder, and then in PWGUI folder. We open the terminal environment here. And then we should type sudo apt-get update and sudo apt-get install iwid gets4. Type sudo apt-get update, write sudo apt-get update and sudo apt-get iwid gets4. It starts downloading some files. It may take several minutes. Please be patient. Now the installation is over. If we type here ./pwgui, it says us that we should type make GUI at the Quantum ESPRESSO root directory. Therefore, we refer to Quantum ESPRESSO root directory, Quantum ESPRESSO root directory, and then we open the terminal environment here. Next, we type make GUI. Now it is done. If we refer to pwgui folder and open the terminal environment here, we can see that by typing ./pwgui, the program starts. This is the pwgui graphical interface that helps us with code writing. If we want to run this pwgui program everywhere, we should add this address to bashrc file. Thus, we refer to bashrc file again, and we define the root of pwgui folder. We define the root of pwgui folder at the end of bashrc file. Then we save it. And also we check it again. By typing pwgui everywhere, you can see that this graphical interface open. This graphical interface helps us with code writing. And now the installation of Quantum ESPRESSO is over.